More police officers. Today, the St. Louis mayor and the chief of police say they want to spend nearly $10 million to do that. The money would be used to hire another 160 officers to deal with the spike in crime that followed Ferguson. Last year, the city had its second highest murder rate in the last 19 years.
The suspect in a shooting of a Missouri police officer says he did not do it. Today, 32-year-old Joshua Haygood made his first court appearance after reportedly shooting a Springfield police officer Monday night. The chief of the Springfield department now says the officer has career-ending injuries.
This is the same case of violence against the police, something that surged in 2014. ABC 17's Ashley Strohmeyer looks into the growing trend and how some are trying to fight it. Ashley?
Joey, I spoke to a couple different police officers today in regard to the recent spike in violence toward police. One of them is a current police officer who says there's a concern that the violence will affect recruiting new officers. The other is a former police officer of the Columbia Police Department who is now the director of an organization that helps the families of officers who have been killed.
We're becoming more of a target in a lot of ways, which is a very unfortunate situation, but one we have to address constantly.
Shoemaker, a current officer, says things between police and civilians have been much more tense since the Ferguson incident. Shoemaker says the recent violent attacks against police change officers' mindset every time they put on their uniform.
Daily, absolutely. On and off duty, we're always watching things, we're paying more attention, and it's just the nature of what we do right now.
Diane Bernhardt is a former Columbia police officer and is now the director of COPS, which stands for Concerns of Police Survivors.
You know, what's been really disturbing over the past year is we were on a downward trend up until last year of assaults and officers being killed in the line of duty.
Bernhard says there is not one particular event that sparked the violence against police, but several. This includes Ferguson and the 2 police officers shot in New York this past December.
And I think sometimes people see officers as being just the uniform, when the reality is they're actually people too that are dads and moms and child of a parent.
Captain Doug Shoemaker says he's afraid the recent violence will prevent people from becoming police officers and risk their life for a job.
Ashley, thank you. And on average, 1 police officer dies every 60 hours in the U.S. 50 police officers were shot and killed in the year 2014 in the line of duty.